Hey guys, welcome back. This is episode 23, which is my lucky number, so hopefully it will be a lucky episode. We have a few loose ends to tie up here first. Let me talk to this guy.
I'm still grounded. What's going on?
Guess he hasn't quite been arrested yet, but he will be soon. So I don't think there's much we can do here at the starport. Where's the taxi stand? So I want to head back to...
Cops don't admit it, but the Eclipse sisters run this area.
Yeah, I know.
I wanted to be a Justicar when I was young. Every sorry does, I guess.
Am I the only one here not seeing the taxi stand? I don't know why the objective is pointing that way. Can you not take the taxi stand back? Do you have to go back to the Normandy and then come back in that way? That seems really dumb. I'm just not seeing anything clickable around here. Can't go back that way, I guess. There are taxis over here, or speeders at least. Alright, let's see if I can follow the objective thing. If not, and that's blocked off again. Alright, I guess we have to go back to the Normandy. That's really dumb. I want to go back to Ilium, not to the Normandy.
I am ready to leave if you are. Shall we return to your ship?
Let's go.
Alright. Mission completed, got a shotgun, an upgrade, cool stuff. So I guess we'll have to land on Ilium one more time then, and help out Liara, and complete that bonus quest I don't remember actually getting. And then also pick up the box for the Solarian on Omega. That shouldn't be hard to find though.
Welcome to the Normandy, Samara. We studied your profile extensively. With your skills, I think you'll be an excellent addition to our team.
Thank you. From an organization such as yours, that is high praise indeed.
I've seen Samara's biotic powers at work. They're substantial.
We still don't know what we're going to find when we hit the collectors.
I will be prepared for whatever we encounter.
Where shall we put you?
A room that looks out on the great empty void would be most comforting.
Put her in the observation room on deck 3.
Thank you. I must meditate on the day's events.
I like how even though Miranda is supposedly your number 2, Jacob is actually filling that role a lot more frequently. How are you, Edie?
What's this area of the ship?
I already know what this area is.
This allows lag-free communication even when you operate.
That's all for now.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Before we exit the ship, I do want to research that new biotic thing. That's not it. That's not it. Biotic damage, 3 of 5. Yes, please. And what else do we have? Biotic cooldown. Definitely want... Whoa, 20%. Although we probably already have the 10%. But that's still pretty nice. And then heat shields. That's expensive. But not bad. So let's go for it. Definitely need more palladium though. Weapons upgrade. Better assault rifles. And extra rounds. Sure. That's probably it. Any prototypes? Nope. Alright, good to go. So let's land back on Ilium again.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Have we? An important request. Dear Sir, Madame, having consulted with my colleagues at the Citadel, I have the privilege to request for your assistance to transfer a large quantity of protein technology undercover at Ilos. Believing these materials to be a hazardous danger, they were locked in quarantine. Even though the tests revealed that the fears were groundless, the quarantine remains in effect until one can pay for a permit to request a reclassification from the Cultural Ministry. He's a Batarian. And you can give them credits. Huh. Well, I don't really know how to respond to that anyway, so I'll just mark it as red for now. It definitely sounds like a scam. But we'll see if that comes up later at all.
So
That's
the
right.
collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
Probably. Alright. Back to Ilium we go. It's a cool planet, but I won't really mind finishing up what we have to do there and moving on. There's a lot of other things to do in the galaxy, and a lot of places to explore. Really, I'm curious to see if, like, how much of the game is left still. Because we're on episode 23. The first game had 32 episodes, but I feel like the episodes were maybe slightly shorter. Alright, let's try out our Justicar, and I still don't know who the 10th dossier is. I suppose we'll find out soon enough. And Tali. Let's take Tali. Alright, I have 3 points. I don't use pull very often. I guess I could put them in warp. I use warp a lot. Biotic mastery would be good. So many choices. God, I don't know. These are also good. I'm going to take this one for now. Samara has a ton of points. So I guess we could give him to throw. And what's this do? Increases her biotic abilities, reducing the recharge time, or increases her weapon damage. Alright, let's put some points into there. What is Reeve? That looks good. Now rival those of an Asari matriarch. Nice. Yeah, I want this one. Let's see. Disables health regeneration. Alright. We'll put points into, I guess, let's put 3 into throw, and then put a couple into pull as well. Tali has some points. We'll put them into combat drone, and then we'll save up for the next level.
Excuse me, my sources indicate you were in a warehouse recently. Did you by any chance forward a questionable shipping note to a Mr. Thax?
So this is that side quest. I don't remember doing that, but okay.
It looked suspicious, so I passed it on.
I'm a representative for Mr. Thax. He's very grateful to you. Please accept this as a gift for bringing the shipping irregularities to his attention.
What happens to the shipping agent who was cheating Thax?
That depends on how sincere her apology is, and how willing she is to correct her mistake.
Do you want help finding the person who cheated Thax?
Thank you, but that won't be necessary. Mr. Thax will be making a series of polite calls. Hopefully a confrontation will not be required.
It was my pleasure.
Have a pleasant day.
Well, that was an easy side quest to complete, I guess. Renegade points, though. Huh. I really don't know. So I'm not remembering something here, because... Okay. Either way, that's one of our 3 quests out of the way. We still need to look out for terminals, though, for clues to the identity of the Observer. An agent of the Shadow Broker that Liara is hunting. And we need to head to the Eclipse. So let's head to the Eclipse first. Pick up that package. There's the news.
There we go. Run away, you
Oh, hack
bastards.
terminal.
Give up your colony plans.
That's disgusting. You're making money off people's fear.
That one.
Yes, I am. By the shipload. Whereas your stock just fell like it was in a high-gravity environment.
Damn
Alright. Traitor tried to kill the Batarian. Claims it was because he hated slavers, but the men were more likely fighting over money. Watch for now. So I'm not really sure I'm getting this here. So the Vorcha and the Solarian, I'm guessing there's only one of each, as far as this puzzle is concerned, are not the Observer. Could the Turian be? No, because the Observer rescinded the kill order against him. And who is the traitor? Probably the Vorcha. The traitor tried to kill the Batarian. I'm guessing, so it's not the Turian. It's not the Vorcha, not the Solarian, not the Batarian. I forget. I think it was it a Drell? What was the last one? I'm not sure. It's probably him then, but I want to be sure, so let's find those other two consoles.
All right. Let's do it.
The people here are asked to sacrifice their own convictions and beliefs in exchange for a soulless corporate identity.
I'm looking for the best tech upgrades you have.
It's nice, but pricey.
Of course, I can help you with a consult and figure out what options work for you.
Alright, let's see. That one. And this one. And a big green paragraph at the bottom. Don't see it anywhere. Which one of these is it? Are they the same one? I think they're the same one, actually. Alright, cool. Data point 3. The Turian's asking too many questions. Observer recommends terminating him and framing assassin or Solarian contact. So that kind of confirms what we already suspected, that the Turian and the Solarian are not it. But I do want to get the data point 2 just to be sure.
Coming up later today, we release our annual list of Ilium's 10 richest people. Are the heavens still bright as Don't miss our look at the Fast and at the Commerce Awards held last week. All this and more on financial entertainment.
We'll figure something out.
Slave
It's okay,
broker.
I'll think of something.
You said Synthetic Insights would buy me. You said it was an easy sale.
I assumed they would want an AI tech. Hello, can I help you with something?
Poor Quarians, I feel like they're always in trouble out here in the galaxy.
I need you to let that slave go. Now.
We prefer the term indentured servant. And
I
I
know you
know
do.
that Batarian slavers have made humans understandably prejudiced against slavery. Before you do anything hasty, know that this Quarian signed the agreement voluntarily, and her servitude contract is completely legal on Ilium. If you actually want to help the Quarian, convince the Synthetic Insights representative to purchase her contract.
What if I bought her myself? I could let her go and everyone would be happy.
A gallant offer with 3 problems. First, her technical skill merits a contract of several 100,000 credits.
There's also a fee for freeing me before my service period ends.
Exactly. And finally, you are clearly a traveler. Her service contract requires that she remain on Ilium.
I don't want them to take me off to a mine somewhere.
If slavery is legal, then why are you trying to sell the Quarian?
I don't keep service contracts myself. I'm a contract broker. I assumed Synthetic Insights would jump at the chance for a skilled AI tech, but they won't even make me an offer.
I'll talk to the Synthetic Insights rep and see what I can do.
Really? Thank you. I'd appreciate that.
Alright. Where is the rep?
If you're hurting for things to do, maybe after work we could catch a vid or something.
Oh, that's sweet. But I'm okay. A little dry spell isn't gonna kill me.
We could watch Fleet and Flotilla. It got awards for its portrayal of the Turian and Quarian relationships.
Anyway, if worst comes to worst, I I did have the nerve stimulation program built into my suit.
And I hear that the love scenes are... What?
Oh yeah, standard equipment for any responsible adult. Oh here, let me fire it up. Excuse me, human. Private conversation.
Little space, please.
Yeah, there's a... Actually, I heard one of their conversations in between episodes, so I didn't get to record, unfortunately. But it seems like she's going through a breakup with a... Is it a human or somebody? And her friend there is trying to hit on her. Alright, so shipping routes into the terminus systems. Don't worry, our contact is Batarian gentleman named Anto. He's one of Arya Tluke's flunkies. Arya, I met. But we're keeping his palms well greased, and he should offer a safe passage to the systems. As long as we stay beneath Arya's nose, we should be fine. So I guess I can... Oh, that's the package. Okay. That's what I was here to pick up. Well, that was easy.
Can I help you with something?
How would you like to get your hands on an expert Quarian AI programmer?
If you'd like to submit a resume, Wait. Is this that slave? Synthetic Insights has no interest in purchasing slave labor. We're under enough scrutiny from the Citadel without engaging in practices the Council disapproves of. To be frank, we're hardly hiring anyone. The Geth attack on the Citadel didn't engender much love for artificial intelligence.
It sounds like Synthetic Insights is worried about its reputation. Hiring this Quarian would help.
Buying a slave helps our reputation. How exactly do you figure?
Purchase the contract, minus the fee for early emancipation, then free the Quarian and garnish wages for reimbursement.
I know the migrant fleet would be grateful, and more likely to make purchases from you.
Interesting. We look good for hiring a Quarian, and we can say that we freed slaves out of the goodness of our hearts. All right, I'll write up a contract. The board might wet its pants, but we could use the good publicity. This Quarian had better be good, though.
I'm sure she will be. Alright, that wasn't too difficult.
Synthetic Insights just sent over the contract. I cannot thank you enough.
I'm happy to help.
Here, for your trouble. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll get this service contract transferred.
Thank you. I'll stay out of trouble this time.
Alrighty. So I think we're done with that side quest then. Let's see how my... Yeah, we're a little more than halfway through the Paragon arc there. I really hope there is a third set of missions to do after we go through the Omega Relay and explore the Prothean homeworld, which I guess is now the Collector homeworld. But we shall see. Alright, so I guess there's one more terminal we can use to help Liara. We just have to find it.
That's why you need an omni-gel programming solution that works. Whether constructing single-use equipment or breaking
There's one of them.
I need minimal heat increase and speed. I have extremely high performance.
I've already done that one. Let's see if maybe there's one in here somewhere. If we don't find it too soon, I can just make a very educated guess as to which one is the Observer at this point. It's the news. Any terminals around here? Up here maybe? Nope. Anyone seen any terminals? Let's check over here at the transportation hub.
Tired of training employees only to lose them to your competitors? Perhaps Indentotech can help, the leading provider of
I didn't mean... Okay, look, I'll take another look at the contract. Maybe it needs to be reclassified. Forget it, do whatever you want.
There were all the other four were fairly close to each other, which makes me think there probably wouldn't be one over here.
What was your father again?
But we'll see.
Solarian. Oh.
That looked like one.
You probably never really got to know him, did you? Shut up. You got the damn star charts? Let's go.
Yeah, I guess Solarian are very short-lived.
Did you get the star charts?
Yeah. I had to deal with Arinia, though. I feel like I need a shower.
What do you expect? Trust me, the goods coming in from the Terminus systems are great for business.
Okay, listen, give Thax a full refund, do you hear me? He knows, I don't know how, it doesn't matter. Credit him a full refund now, and then get your ass someplace safe.
Maybe that's where I got the quest from? I overheard it from this lady?
Leave me alone.
She mentioned
I can't
that.
talk to anybody.
That's the taxi terminal, right? Yeah, I can't even use it anymore. What's that? Oh, I thought that might be it. Alright, I'll check over here.
I can't talk to anybody.
And if that's not it, we'll head back to the other area.
Eclipse might be fun for you. For me, it's the future. My clan's breeding strategy is at stake. What about a fish?
Ilium.
She loves the garden. We could add a pond.
She doesn't need a fish, Dad.
Alright. I don't see that fifth terminal anywhere.
For example, you know that new drug, the one that causes permanent neural scarring? That's horrible.
Difficult development for human expansion as the colony on Horizon has been attacked. The Council is pledged to investigate the matter thoroughly as a possible indication of attack galaxy-wide. Investors in prefabricated complexes are rejoicing, however, as the repair and rebuilding plans have spiked shares industry-wide. The Council thought that Blasto, the first NR Spectre, would play by the rules.
This one has forgotten whether its heat sink is over capacity. It wonders whether the criminal scum considers itself fortunate.
They were wrong.
It sounds like a TV show. The first Hanar Spectre.
He's got a lover in every port and a gun in every tentacle.
That's cute.
Blasto the jellyfish stings available for extranet purchase this fall from Ilium Entertainment.
A lover in every port and a gun in every tentacle. Alright, Liara, I cannot find your second
Scandal rock story of
thing.
Nasana Dantius has come to a tragic end as the businesswoman was killed in her office. While police
Hey, I heard about that. So most of the data ports are around here,
Look at how the wind's blowing.
but I guess that's about it. I haven't been. Have I been in here? Where am I now? Oh, this is just part of the docking area. Alright. Yep, we've explored pretty much everywhere. I don't know where that second terminal is, but that's okay. 4 of 5 should give us a good hint as to who the observer is.
25. Sell at 25.
No, you're not hearing me.
Alright.
I want to buy it up.
Trader tried to kill the Batarian, claims it was because he hates slavers, but the men were more likely fighting over money. Watch for now. Batarian's asking too many questions. Observer recommends terminating him and framing assassin or Solarian contact. So it's not the Turian, not the Solarian. Entities are often written by the same person. It's probably not the Batarian. So it's not the Turian, not the Solarian, not the Batarian. Again, not the Turian, and not the Vorcha. Alright, I'm going to do a quick save. Although I'll probably stick with my choice no matter what, because I'm trying to do that. Let's call Liara.
Did you get any information on the observer?
Krogan. That's the only one we haven't heard about yet.
Take down the Krogan.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll make the call now. My people are moving into position. I'll have news for you the next time you drop by.
Alright, I think that's probably the right choice. Unless that second one has another clue.
Shepard, it's good to see you again. I took down the target. If he was the observer, he had no data on him. The others have gone to ground. Damn it, I was so close. I'm sorry. I don't mean to seem ungrateful. It's frustrating to hunt someone for so long and see them escape again.
So I guess he wasn't the observer? That's annoying, but like it's a confusing quest. I don't understand what I was supposed to be doing. Like if the notes were written about the observer, then unless they were written by the Krogan, were they written by the same person? They did not explain this quest very well.
I thought I had the right target.
There's nothing to be sorry about. You were helping a friend. The Shadow Broker deals in secrets. This isn't the first time I've come up empty after finding a promising lead. But he can't hide forever. And when I find the Shadow Broker, I hit him with a biotic field so strong that what's left of his body will fit into a coffee cup.
Be careful out there, Liara. Don't turn into the thing you're hunting.
Says the dead Spectre working for Cerberus. Don't worry, Shepard.
Touche.
I'm not my mother. Everything I'm doing of my own free will. For better or for worse. No, Is there anything else I can help you with?
I'll talk to you later, Liara.
Alright, well, we gave it our best shot. Kinda sucks that we apparently had the wrong person, but yeah. We'll stick with it. That really sucks though. Alright. Yeah, I've heard the other 4 species were all mentioned in the things. They couldn't be the observer, but I guess I misread that somehow. Okay, so let's see. That's pretty much everything on Ilium, I think. I guess we should go back to the ship now and pick up some more of those quests. And this one, we need to go to the Citadel, which we'll do eventually anyway for Garrus's side quest. Alright.
This is a recall notice. All users of Koros brand medical radiation systems
To the Normandy.
discontinue treatment immediately. Please return your system to an authorized dealer for a refund.
Are you shorting prefabs?
Why not? I did it after eating prime. Paid for new.
News Astra Exchange. Keep running, Shepard. Don't get tired yet. Alright, return to Normandy. It's gonna drive me crazy now thinking about where that second clue might have been and what it might have entailed. I'll probably look up on the wiki after this just out of curiosity. Okay. Now that we're back on the ship,
Thane would like to speak with you, Commander.
a lot of people would like to speak with me, so I will begin making my rounds. I don't even know where Thane is. Alright, Jacob and the doctor are here. The doctor I've already talked to. So is that everybody on this floor?
Thane would like to speak with you, Commander.
Alright. Yeah, this is just Jacob and Mortis. Nobody's up in my cabin, although I'm going to go to my cabin right now and change my uniform while I'm here. It doesn't look like you can find like other armor types really. Oh, there's all my fishies. Hi, fishies. They don't look very lively, but okay. Oh, clean out dead fish. Why are they dead? Oh, do you have to feed? Oh, you have to feed fish. Well, that's kind of an interesting mini game, I guess. But I guess I haven't been in this cabins for a while. Can't Edie like automatically feed them? I seriously have to manually feed the fish, or they die. I don't really care about my achievements. Space hamster. Oh, look at him, so cute. I guess you don't have to feed him though, thankfully. What's in here? Just the toilet. Alright. Music. There's all my... Oh, we have quite a collection now. Guess we're only missing like 1 or 2 ships, but it looks a bit... Very nice. There's the 2 Normandies. A Geth ship. Typical shuttle. A Turian ship, I think. And the big cruiser the Council was on before. Alright. Any Reapers? Can you get a Reaper model? That'd be cool. Even though I'm fighting the Reapers, it'd be cool to have a little model Reaper. Alright, casual appearance, there's only a couple outfits, I think. Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of any of them, really, but... it's so weird. There's like Dr. Shepard, and this one just, I don't like the coloring very much. So we'll still, even though this one's a little, I don't know, a little too formal. So, because we do have a couple chest plates. That one's weird. I still like that one best, I think. Oh, wait a minute, they have different benefits. That I did not notice. So you can do helmet none. What's type? I don't know what that means. The N7 helmet increases health by 5%. N7 breather also increases health by 5%, and the visor increases headshot damage by 10%. Interesting. I don't really want to be wearing one of these things, though. I guess for the time being, I'll wear one and see how often it actually changes in combat. So chest plate, let's see, this one increases health by 5%. This one reduces the delay before your shields start regenerating by 10%. And this one increases health by 5%. Wasn't there one that said increased powers or something? Increased power damage by 3%. There we go. The N7. Alright, so I definitely want that one then, because I like using my powers. The shoulder guards increase weapon damage by 3%. Increase power damage by 5%. Increase melee damage by 25%. See, this ones just look weird. I like that the chest only does 3% and this does 5%? Jeez. But yeah, that's kind of... I'm going to stick with this one. Gauntlets increases health by 3%. Or increases spare ammo capacity. Let's go with that. Legs. Increases shield strength. Storm speed. Or health. Let's do shield strength. And the material, that doesn't really matter, that's just a decorative thing. Tint, just like the color. I kind of wanted to go with like a bluish thing. Do we have different patterns though? Just a couple. It's like black and blue. There's that. It's kind of cool, I guess. That blue is just too blue. Go with the green, maybe. I guess that works. Pattern. You could take a blue pattern or something. So I wish there was like a dark blue like this dark green. Dark green is kind of cool, but the blue is just too bright. Let's go with the dark green for now. Maybe we'll change it up one more time a little later on. Alright, apply. Okay. Enough meddling around there. Let's go down and talk to Thane and the others. Lots of people here. We already talked to Garrus, picked up his quest, so Thane, and there's one other person here too. Ah, Samara. It's a nice little room.
What's this area of the ship?
This is one of the ship's observation decks. They provide a sweeping outside view for off-duty personnel.
This room is a structural weakness. Any transparent material is weaker than our armor.
The elusive man predicted you would object. In combat, the observation rooms are sealed and depressurized. Sheets of ablative armor are extended to cover the windows.
Sounds good to me.
Shepard.
How are you?
I've spent much of the last 400 years on my own. It is nice to have a colleague to chat with. I may be rusty at it, however. If you are patient, I would love to talk.
How much do you know about our mission?
I know that I've sworn an oath to follow you, and that you seek to destroy the Collectors. That is enough for me.
You don't want to know why the collectors need to be fought?
When you live by a code that compels you to harsh action, you learn the dangers of curiosity. If I must kill a man because he has done wrong, do I really wish to know that he is a devoted father?
I'd like to hear more about the criminal you were chasing on Nos Astra.
I hope you will understand if I wish to avoid this topic. It is deeply tied to my code and beliefs. You might say it is personal.
I need to know if this will impact the mission.
It will not.
What do you think of Cerberus?
I've heard rumors, but learned long ago to form my own impressions. There is too much room for interpretation in the opinions of others.
Why were you willing to work for Cerberus when you didn't have first-hand knowledge?
I work for you, Shepard. Our methods may be different, but our goals are not.
That's what I like to hear.
It has been my pleasure, Commander.
I'm a little worried that us and Cerberus are inevitably going to come to odds, so good to have people I can trust when that day comes. She does not have a quest for me yet, though, because she's a little new to the ship. Thane, however, will. I don't have a map up here? What the... Life support. Here he is.
Shepard, I mentioned when we met on Ilium that I was dying. It's called Kepral's syndrome. It's not communicable, but I have less than a year to live.
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No. Though I suppose that is a part of it. My mortality has me dwelling on things. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
How long has it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
What sort of dance is that?
I checked my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console plays music, old, unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. My father runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads, tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. I don't look at him.
That was interesting.
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned them. Oh, not all at once. Nothing dramatic, no sneaking out in the middle of the night, no final argument or slammed door. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people. I was always away on business.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
That's not the choice I expected. Why didn't you raise him yourself?
My body is blessed with the skills to take life. The Hanar honed them in me. I have few others. I didn't want that life for Kolyat.
The Hanar, interesting.
I hoped he would find his own way. If he hated me, so be it. He would not have shared the path of sin. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
You'll have to explain that one to me.
Disconnected. The body is not our true self. The soul is. Body and soul work as one in a whole person. When the soul is weakened by despair or fear, when the body is ill or injured, the individual is disconnected, no longer whole.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
Alright, so that's 2 quests we'll have to do on the Citadel. I think that's everyone on this deck. Right, we already did Miranda's, we have Garrus's, Smart doesn't have one, we have Thane's. Alright. So we still need to talk to Talis and Grunt. And Jack we already have. Grunt is over here, I believe. There he is. How you doing, Grunt?
Have time now, Shepard. I need to deal with this.
Oh, we already talked about his, didn't we? We want to go to the homeworld.
I'm listening. What's the issue?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong.
Yeah, we talked
More
about
so.
this.
See? Why do that? What's wrong? I'm tank-born. What is this? I won't ask you to...
Alright. That's right. So who do we still need? Just, Tali's? I'm sure she's with the engine. That won't be a surprise.
The new armor reinforcements really threw off the gravimetric profiles. But engines are good to go. I rebalanced the Gilborn coefficients and adjusted the anterior intakes on the second-tier stabilizers.
I love it when you talk dirty.
Don't you guys want, like, chairs down here?
What can we do for you, Commander?
Alright, guess that's about
Carry
it.
on. Will do, Commander.
Don't think I have something to say about Tali.
Shepard, I've got a problem and I may need your help. But I need to ask you something first. I need to know if I can trust you. Some of this might involve fleet security. Cerberus cannot be involved.
You really have to ask?
You have my word. If necessary, I'll contact the elusive man to make sure he stays out.
Don't bother. He just lied to you. Hearing it from you is enough. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason.
Really?
I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tali.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment.
That I did not know.
I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration. Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
Interesting.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vassilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians. She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems, but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang. She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet. She was pardoned, posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
So I guess we get to see the flotilla. I was hoping we'd get to see that in one of these games. I didn't really expect it for a side quest, but it'll be cool either way. Alright, so we have, let's look at our journal here. All kinds of quests. We have Thane's quest, we have Tali's, Garrus, Grunt, Morden, and Jack. So the majority of my current crew has things they need me to do for them. Alright, so I'm going to think about which one we'll do first, and I will end the episode here. When we come back, I will have chosen one, and we'll get a move on. So, see you guys then.